Hello everyone, in this video we are going to discuss first exercise of chapter 1 real numbers. Okay, the first bit is use Euclid's algorithm to find the HCF of 900 and 270. So what exactly our Euclid's algorithm says? A is equals to BQ plus R. Always the bigger number of the given numbers is A. So in this given question, A is equals to 900 and the smaller number is B, that is 270. So do division of these two, 270 and 900. 273 is 810. 900 minus 810 is equals to 90. So now write this in the form of A is equals to BQ plus R. In our terms, dividend is equals to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Here dividend is nothing but 900. So 900 is equals to divisor 270 into quotient 3 plus remainder 90. Now take the divisor and remainder. Do division again for those two numbers, 90 to 70. 93 are 270. 270 minus 270, 0. So again write this in the form of A equals to BQ plus R. Dividend 270 is equals to divisor 90 into quotient 3 plus remainder 0. So whenever we get the remainder 0, stop the process. Now after getting the remainder 0 here, which is the divisor, that will become the HCF. So HCF of 900 and 270 is 90. Next, find the HCF of 196 and 38,220. Here bigger number is 38,220, so that will become the A. 38,220 and smaller number is 196, so that will become BB is equals to 196. Now let us do division of these two. 196 will become the divisor and bigger number 38,220 will become the dividend. 196 ones are 196. 382 minus 196, 186. I am dropping remaining two numbers also, 20. Now again 196 nines are 1764. So 12 minus 4 is 8. Here 5 is nothing but 15. 15 minus 6 is 9. 0 again. So now 196 5s are 980. 0 reminder. So 38,220, that is dividend, is equals to divisor 196 into quotient 195 plus remainder 0. Here we got remainder 0 in the first step itself, so process completed. Now remainder 0 is there, so here the divisor is 196, so HCF will be 196. Okay, HCF of 1651 and 2032. Here bigger number is 2032, so that will be A. A is equals to 2032 and B is equals to 1651. So let us do division of these two again. 1651, 2032. 1651 ones are 1651, because if I take 1651 into 2, it will be more than 3200, so we cannot take that, so that's why I am taking 1 only. Now if you do subtraction of these two, 2 minus 1 1, 13 minus 5 8, 9 minus 6 is 3. 381. So for this I am writing the first step. Dividend 2032 is equals to divisor 1651 into quotient 1 plus remainder 381. Now again take this divisor and remainder 381 1651. 381 4s are 4 1s are 4, 4 8s are 32, 2 3 1524. So 1651 minus 1524, 11 minus 4 7, so 2 remains, here 1 has it, so 127. Now for this I am writing the step. Divisor, dividend 1651 is equals to divisor 381 into quotient 4 plus remainder 127. Again 381 and 127. 127, 381. 127 3s are 381, remainder 0. So dividend 381 is equals to divisor 127 into quotient 3 plus remainder 0. Here we got the remainder 0, so we will stop this, and we got the remainder 0, so the last divisor is nothing but the HCF. So HCF of 1651 and 2032 is 127. Okay, the second bit is use division algorithm to show that any positive odd integer is of the form 6q plus 1 or 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5, where q is some integer. Let a be any positive integer. Let a be any positive integer. Next, from the question if we observe 6q plus 1, 6q plus 3 or 6q plus 5. So here the 6 is divisor. So b is equals to 6. Then by division algorithm, what is the division algorithm? We have a is equals to bq plus r. So a is nothing but a only as it is, a is equals to b value is known as 6. So in the place of b, 6 q plus r. For some integer, q, this quotient should be greater than or equals to 0. And here we got the b value, that is 6. Then what about the possible remainders? Always the remainder will be equal to 0 or greater than 0. Till where? Less than the divisor. So it means the remainder will be in between 0 to less than the divisor. So starting from 0, remainder may be 0 or maybe 1 or maybe 2 or maybe 3 or maybe 4 or maybe 5. Here the divisor is 6, so there is no chance that the remainder we will get 6 or greater than 6. So now a is equals to 6q plus r we have, and all the possible remainders are there with us. So in the place of r, I will substitute 0, Then again I will substitute 1, I will substitute 2, till 5 I will substitute 1 by 1. Let us check that. So we have A is equals to 6Q plus R. And we know the possible remainders are from 0 to 5. So first I am substituting 0. A is equals to 6Q plus 0. Then I will substitute 1. A is equals to 6Q plus 1. Then next remainder, A is equals to 6Q plus 2. A is equals to 6Q plus 3. A equals to 6Q plus 4. A is equals to 6Q plus 5. All the possible remainders are from 0 to 5. So I substituted all the possible reminders. Okay, then what he is asking in the question? He is asking about any positive odd integer. So if we observe all these patterns, here remainder is not there. So this is even form. Here remainder is 1. So this is odd form. Here remainder is 2. So even form. Here remainder is 3. Odd form. Here remainder is 4. So even form. Here remainder is 5. Odd form. So we want only odd integers. So any positive odd integer. Any positive odd integer is of the form 6Q plus 1 or 6Q plus 3 or 6Q plus 5. 6Q plus 1 or 6Q plus 3 or 6Q plus 5. Okay, let's look at the next question. Use division algorithm to show that the square of any positive integer is of the form 3p or 3p plus 1. The first steps, as usual, let A be any positive integer. And B is equals to, from the question, it is in the form of 3p or 3p plus 1. So B value is 3. Then by division algorithm, A is equals to BQ plus R. So A, as usual, A is equals to B value we know 3Q plus R. For some integer, Q greater than or equals to 0. Here B value is 3. Then what are the possible reminders? 0, 1, 2. If the B value is 3, the possible reminders will be less than 3. That is 0, 1 and 2. So now 1 by 1 reminder I will substitute in the place of R. So 3Q plus 0, 3Q plus 1, 3Q plus 2. Let us substitute that. We have A equals to 3Q plus R. So first reminder 0. So A is equals to 3Q plus 0. Next reminder, A is equals to 3Q plus 1. Next reminder, A is equals to 3Q plus 2. And the question we have is, show that the square of any positive integer. Square of any positive integer. Here only we have A, but we want a square. So I will do squaring on both the sides. So a square is equals to 3q plus 0 is nothing but 3q. So 3q whole square. A square is equals to 3q whole square. 9q square. And we need to show that square of any positive integer is in the form of 3p or 3p plus 1. So to show that 9q square, I will take 3 common. So we remains with 3q square. Now it is in the form of 3p, where p is equals to 3q square. This is 3. This total what is there inside the bracket? It is p. So it is in the form of 3 into p, where p is equals to 3q square. Now the same way here also. A equals to 3q plus 1 is there. So I will do squaring on both the sides. So we get a square is equals to 3q plus 1 whole square. A square is equals to 3q plus 1 whole square. It is in the form of a plus b whole square. So if we expand, a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b, which is equals to 3q whole square, 9q square, plus 1 square, 1, plus 2 into 3, 6 into 1, 6q. Now this 9q square plus 1 plus 6q, I will simply rearrange the terms. 9q square. This third term 6q, I am writing it in the second term place, 6q, plus second term 1, I am writing it as the third term. So simply I am rearranging these two terms, second term to third and third term to the second. 9q square plus 6q plus 1. We need to show that it is in the form of 3p or 3p plus 1. So that's why that plus 1 I kept completely aside. Now from the first term as well as second term, I will take 3 common. So we remains with 3q square plus 2q. This plus 1 as it is. So now again it is in the form of 3. This total inside bracket is p plus 1. It is in the form of 3p plus 1, where p is equals to 3q square plus 2q. And here we should not compare the p in the first case as in the second case as well as in the third case also. All the p values will be completely different. This p value is completely belongs to this case only. This p value belongs to this case only. And what we will get the p value here, that belongs to completely this third case only. Okay, now third case if we take a equals to 3q plus 2, squaring on both the sides. A square is equals to 3q plus 2 whole square. Again it is in the form of a plus b whole square. So if we expand it, a square plus b square plus 2 into a into b, which is equals to 3q whole square, 9q square plus 2 square, 4 plus 2 3s are 6, 6 2s are 12q. Now first term as it is 9q square, third term I am writing in the second 12q, plus we need to show that square of any positive integer is of the form 3p or 3p plus 1. So we know very well that is divisor is 3. If the divisor is 3, compulsory the remainders should be less than 3 only. But here number 4 is there. So that's why this 4 I will write it as 3 plus 1. 3 is the divisor and extra remainder 1. So now from the first term, second term as well as third term, I will take 3 common. So we get 3q square plus 4q plus 1. and the remainder plus 1 as it is. So this is in the form of 3p plus 1, where p is equals to 3q square plus 4q plus 1. So square of any positive integer is of the form 3p or 3p plus 1. Okay, the next question is, use division algorithm to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 9m or 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So the first statements as usual, let a be any positive integer. And b is equals to, in this case only, instead of taking the b value as a 9, I am taking its divisor, that is 3. So then we will get, according to our division algorithm, a is equals to bq plus r. A is equals to, b is nothing but 3, q plus r. So if b value is 3, then what are the possible reminders? 0, 1 and 2. So now let us substitute one by one number in the place of r and let us find it out. Okay, we have a is equals to 3q plus r. So first reminder 0 I will substitute. So a is equals to 3q plus 0. Next, case 2. A is equals to 3q plus 1. Case 3. A is equals to 3q plus 2. And we need to show that cube of any positive integer. So now we need to do cubing on both the sides. A cube is equals to 3q plus 0 is nothing but 3q whole power 3. So a cube is equals to 3q whole power 3. 3 cube 27, q power 3. So we need to show that it is in the form of 9m or 9m plus 1 or 9m plus 8. So that's why I am taking 9 common. If I take 9 common, we remains with 3q cube. Now it is in the form of 9m, where m is equals to 3q cube. Next, second one. Same again here also, cubing on both the sides. A power 3 is equals to 3q plus 1 whole power 3. Now it is in the form of a plus b whole power 3. A plus b whole cube formula. So a plus b whole cube is nothing but a cube plus b cube plus 3 into a square b plus 3ab square. A cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. If we solve it, equals to 3q whole power 3, 27q cube plus 1 cube 1 plus, first I am solving square, 3q whole square is 9q square into 3, 27q square plus 1 square 1, 1 into 3 3, 3 3 is a 9, 9q. Now this 1 I will keep at the last, so we get 27q cube plus 27q square plus 9q plus 1. Now we want something in the form of 9m, 9m plus 1, 9m plus 8. So from the first term, second term, third term, I will take 9 common. So we remains with 3q cube plus 3q square plus 1 as usual again. So now this is in the form of 9m plus 1, where m is equals to 3q cube plus 3q square plus 1. Next, now case 3, a is equals to 3q plus 2. Third case, a is equals to 3q plus 2. For this also cubing on both the sides. A cube is equals to 3q plus 2 whole power 3. Again it is in the form of a plus b whole cube. So if we expand a cube plus b cube plus 3 into a square into b plus 3a b square. So here 3q whole cube 27q cube plus 2 power 3 8 plus first square 3 square 9 9 3s are 27 27 2s are 54 q square plus 2 square 4 4 3s are 12 12 3s are 36 36 q. Now this second term 8 I will write at the last. So we get 27q cube plus 54q square plus 36q plus 8. From the first term, second term, third term, I will take 9 common. So if we take 9 common, we remains with 3q cube plus 9 6 are 54 q square plus 9 4 are 36. Now plus this 8 as it is. Now it is in the form of 9m plus 8, where m is equals to 3q cube plus 6q square plus 4q. So we got cube of any positive integer is in the form of 9m or 9m plus 8. Okay, the next question. Show that one and only one out of n, n plus 2 or n plus 4 is divisible by 3, where n is any positive integer. Till now in the previous problems we took let a be any positive integer, but in this case he gave n, so let us take n only. Let n be any positive integer. So we know the Euclid division formula, that is a is equals to b cube plus r. So now in the place of a, let us keep n. So n is equals to b cube plus r. Next, is divisible by 3. It is clearly showing divisor is 3. So n is equals to, in the place of b, 3. 3q plus r. If the divisor is 3, what are the possible reminders? 0, 1, 2. The reminders are 0 or 1 or 2. So let us substitute 1 by 1 reminder. So we have n is equals to 3q plus r. Now the reminders are 0, 1, 2. So first I am substituting 0 as a reminder. N is equals to 3q plus 0. Next reminder, n is equals to 3q plus 1. Then third reminder, n is equals to 3q plus 2. So I substituted all the possible reminders. Then what exactly we need to show? One and only one. One and only one out of n, n plus 2 and n plus 4 should be divisible by 3. Here remainder is 3. So this is divisible by 3. Here remainder is 1. It is not divisible by 3. Here remainder is 2. Not divisible by 3. So out of these 3, only 1 is divisible by 3. Now this is in the case of n. Still one more is there, that is n plus 2. Simply for every n I will add plus 2. Here 3 cube plus 0 is there. For that adding plus 2. Here 3 cube plus 1 is there. For that 3 cube plus 1 adding plus 2. Again for n plus 2. Here 3 cube plus 2 is there. So for 3 cube plus 2 again adding plus 2. So if we observe now, 3 cube 0 plus 2 is nothing but 2. 3 cube plus 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 cube plus 2 plus 2, 4. Now here divisor is 3, so there is no chance we will get the 4 as the remainder. So that's why I will divide this 4 as 3 plus 1, because 3 is the divisor and something is extra, remainder. So now if we observe this case, plus 2 is the remainder, not divisible by 3. Plus 3 is the remainder. Plus 3 is the remainder means that 3 also divisible by 3. Next, plus 1 is the remainder. It is not divisible by 3. In the first case, out of 3, only 1 is divisible by 3. And in the second case, out of 3, only 1 is divisible by 3. So in the n case completed, n plus 2 case completed. Now let us move to n plus 4. N plus 4. Simply in the place of n plus 4 we need to add 3 cube plus 0 is there. So 3 cube plus 4. Again n plus 4 is equals to, here 3 cube plus 1 is there. So 3 cube plus 1 plus 4. N plus 4 is equals to 3 cube plus 2 is there. 3 cube plus 2 plus 4. If we solve it, first one 3 cube plus 4 as it is. 1 plus 4, 5. So 3 cube plus 5. Here 2 plus 4, 6. 3 cube plus 6. If we observe all these, plus 4 can be written as 3 plus 1. So 3 cube plus 3 plus 1. Here 5 can be written as 3 plus 2. Here 6 can be written as usual 3 cube plus 6 plus 0 remainder. So now here 1 is the remainder, not divisible by 3. 2 is the remainder, not divisible by 3. 0 is the remainder. Yes, it is divisible by 3. Now 1 and only out of n plus 2, n plus 4 is divisible by 3. In the first case, only 1 is divisible by 3. In the second case, only 1 is divisible by 3. Even in the third case also, only 1 is divisible by 3. Thank you.